First off, our fans, our students and our Georgia fans were so good. And you could hear them all game. I mean, they were great all game, but that was the last 8 minutes. They helped carry us. Every time we needed something, our fans were there. I mean, that's a team program win, and not just the players and coaches, but everybody that follows this program. I'm so thankful for them. Thankful for the way the students are. They were there in force, and it'll get even better, And I told our guys, I said, you keep showing the way you can play. I said, we'll have the upper deck filled again here pretty quick too. So very, very proud of our team. Very thankful for the fans, and it was a great Georgia win.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with questions. First, we're going to Mike Griffith, and then we're going to go to Anthony Dasher.
Coach, I know you're kind of a one game at a time guy, and you're not much to get carried away with wins, but how bad did this team need this win for their confidence?
We needed something good to happen for us, and Brian Fish just said that, and he's exactly right. We needed something good because we've been so close. We've been so close, but we had to get him rewired today a little bit too when it looked like Aaron wasn't going to play, because this afternoon, when he wasn't able to walk through, I thought it was going to be highly unlikely that he would heal enough to be able to play tonight, and unfortunately he didn't. But we had to have a belief, and because we've been close, right? We've had numerous games where we were close, and too many times our wounds have been things we've done to ourselves. But tonight that didn't happen. We've got a really good group of people who are learning leadership, learning commitment, learning what it takes, and it was a great step in the right direction for us to get a win like that. So no question, Mike, it was huge, because you can talk confidence all you want while you're playing close, but you really don't have real confidence till you come across with the win in a close game.
Well, congratulations on the 400th win.
Thank you.
And just want to ask you about the final 2 minutes of this ball game. I mean, Jabri hits that big 3-pointer to put you up by 1. And Carrier picks up that loose ball. You go up by 3. Just the way you
Carrier just took that ball. Carrier took that.
Yeah, okay. Carrier took that ball. Okay. Yeah. But the way your team though kept this composure down that stretch. I mean, what did that show you tonight?
Well, that's 3 freshmen, and then you count Christian Wright. Jabri's a freshman, Carrier's a freshman, Christian Wright's a freshman. Right, because of the COVID years, and Christian, because he's a 20-year-old freshman. There's a maturity to those guys, and they're growing. And Cario is, you say this about a lot of guys, and I've said it about a lot of guys over the years, he's truly just scratching the surface, truly. And for him to play that way tonight was impressive. But everybody delivered, and they really did, and they were ready to go. It was a play-on-demand game, and you didn't know if you were going to come out because of our shortage with Aaron. And Christian Wright, I don't think I took him out in the second half, and he just continued to play a really good game. So we just found a way. We had a little trouble getting it inbounded, but that was probably more me trying to go to a certain spot and rather than throw it deep. But I was worried about throwing it deep, because if they get the steal, it's a layup we can't cover. So we got to get better at our side outs. I got to do a better job for them there, give them an easier path. But we found a way to do it.
Okay, next we're going to go to Mark Weiser and then Chip Towers.
Tom, congratulations on the 400th.
Thank you.
To do it with this group, what does it mean in your 4th year? How special is this win, among the others you've had at Georgia?
It's huge. It's huge. When you start to look at victories, obviously behind on average from what it had been in the past. But to me, when you are with really good people, and I've been very, very fortunate to coach a lot of really good people, and just proud of that. And these are great kids. I mean, they really are. We got a lot to learn. I mean, there's a lot of room for growth here. I think people are seeing it, and they're really seeing it. If anybody was at our exhibition in Charlotte and saw tonight, you'd really see the difference from October 24th to December 1. So it's coming, but it's special. It was against a really good opponent. And my milestones have come against really good opponents, which is kind of unique. But the leagues I've coached in and the league I'm in now, when you're in those, every night's a milestone game because of how good those teams are. And our team has got to get ready for dealing with games like this every night once the SEC hits.
Yeah, Coach, I guess, God's timing is perfect. You probably would have wanted to have the 400 win before now, but just considering how you got it, I don't know which the more amazing part, Christian Wright playing 38 minutes with Aaron on the bench against the team's leading turnover forcers. And he just has one turnover in the game. And then Oquendo, I don't know, I'll ask you, what was kind of the biggest stunner in terms of what you got out of your players tonight?
I think the poise. I think because this was the Georgia Tech, this environment seemed even more energetic than the Georgia Tech environment. And that was really good. Somebody that's seen some SEC teams play, so this is the best environment he's been in already this year. So to me, the only thing that was going to hold Christian Wright back tonight was foul trouble or trying to over-penetrate in that lane and make plays that weren't there. Because that's where he gets in trouble, right? When he over-penetrates and tries to make a play out of nothing that's not there rather than keep the ball and get it kicked easy, or if he gets in a foul situation. We don't lose the game the other day if he doesn't foul out. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, right? We had a very sick Aaron Cook, who's much sicker now, and he didn't have his greatest day. And we lost Christian with 3:24 in the game. I mean, that's the kind of thing that sets you back. But Christian, Cario, Jabri, as young guys, they are just totally scratching the surface on what they're capable of. But there's a work ethic, there's a maturity, there's a desire, and I think when you have those kind of things, you'll get better and better. And our older guys are doing Braylon. Jalen, I mean, those guys did a fantastic job. Obviously, Aaron, when he's healthy. So we just got to continue. We never walk into any situation, any day in practice to say that not every one of them can get better. And that's what we've got to continue to do. And these guys are buying into that. We needed a win, though, to validate how hard they work. I mean, we really did.
Okay, next we'll go to Lance McCurley and then Drew Beal and then Cole Acock.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. What was the adjustment that was made in the second half, and what was kind of said in that timeout before Jabri hit that three? It seemed like that they kind of came out confident, knowing that a moment like that was bound to happen.
Well, I think we had something on, and it broke down a little bit, and Jabri just raised up and made the shot, and I only got mad at him once, when he drove and he spun and he tried to shoot and Durham blocked the shot. Like, those are the shots we can't take. But other than that, Jabri played really well tonight, and he's coming, man. He scored 7 points last year, or 8 points in Virginia. He's had 20 and 15 the last 2 nights. I mean, so everything's such a growth process because these guys are so new to this, and I think the guys had confidence the entire night. I know I did, and I think hopefully they could look back at me and see it. And I know I was looking back at them and seeing it. And when you can see it in each other's eyes, I know that sounds corny, but man, I'm telling you, that's real. And those guys hung with it. And we just didn't want to beat ourselves with mistakes. And because that's what's been happening to us a little bit. And so we were able to overcome that. And adjustment wise, we made a couple of adjustments offensively. We knew we could switch defenses more than what we had. So not a ton of adjustments, just making sure that we didn't over-penetrate. We had to get the turnovers cut down. And to get 2 turnovers against them in the second half is a victory in itself.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the win. Only touch on the turnovers a little bit. Only 2 tonight in the second half for the team against a Memphis team that obviously led the nation in turnovers coming in tonight. No Aaron, starting point guard, and some turnover struggles last game. Talk about how your guys, responded to that challenge a little bit. It was great to see.
Well, they did. I mean, they did. And we had a really good practice yesterday. I think the smartest thing we did is not do anything physical on Monday, except lift weights and run the lactic acid out and get ourselves, we walk through. I even gave them a break from me on Monday and had the coaches handle it. And all they did is walk through and watch film. And we came out yesterday and we were sharp. We were sharp today. I knew right before practice that it looked very doubtful that we would have Aaron. And so we just, they were confident, right? They were confident. We made some timely shots. We got some timely stops. By no stretch of the imagination, is this a game where we could look at it and say, maybe we played the best we could? We played the best we have, all right, so far, but there's a lot of room to get better, and we will.
Yeah, you talked about how great the environment was tonight. How much sweeter was it to get that milestone 400 victory in front of such a great environment?
Oh, yeah, it's fantastic. I just like to have it. I wish you could have it against Georgia Tech, but they were fantastic. And I appreciate the announcement, appreciate looking at that graphic, really appreciate getting to hug my wife and daughter and then my son after the game. This isn't easy on anybody. And we just have to persevere, but it was It was a real honor to beat such a good team at home and have it be the way it is with that kind of force of energy from our fans.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right,
Congrats
thank
on the
you, guys.
win.
Thank you.